Hello, everybody. Cyanusk111 here, and welcome back to more Civilization VII as Tecumseh. There is still so much I want to do while I'm in the exploration age, especially since I still have yet to reach any of the first milestones in the 4 legacy paths available. Though I am close to getting to the first one in the Tashikana and non-sufficient Orbis paths. So unless I want to risk having to choose a Dark Age, assuming I want to, I better hop to it. Whoa, what? You were not able to complete the World Wonder Serpent Mound in time. What was that? Noise. I've never heard that before. It kind of frightened me. But that is disappointing that I wasn't able to complete the Serpent Mound in time. But the production will still be put to good use, I hope. As Shawnee builders assess the progress they are making on the Great Serpent Mound, word arrives that another has just been built in another land. An exact replica, in fact. But what good is the second of a one-of-a-kind? Hammers aren't just for building, or if there is only one, it will be Shawnee. It'll start a quest, which is to capture the city with your associated wonder. I do get a militaristic attribute point from that, but that'll involve me having to declare war on the person who completed the Serpent Mound. I don't really need any Kispoko Nenato in my empire right now. So I'll choose, if there is only one, it'll be Shawnee, just for the militaristic attribute point. Which I'll use after I expand this town of Ravenna a little bit further. Ooh, I'm up to 10,520 gold. Holy crap. Why not go even higher? Shoot the moon, as they say. Okay, let's try the Forbidden City then. It only takes 11 turns. I think that horn jingle that played after hearing that I lost the wonder only applies to me after having lost the civilization unique wonder. That should go to them. That should go to whatever civilization I'm playing as. Maybe that's the case. Okay, so I can send my merchant unit over to any of these cities. Even though Benjamin Franklin's unfriendly with me at the moment. And I'll send this merchant over to Antawaila. I think I pronounced that right. Correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, so what are my crisis policies? -8 happiness in settlements that do not follow your religion. I'm gonna have to do something about this situation here pretty soon. I've got more than enough gold to repair stuff. Are you kidding me? Gotta make use of all this gold surplus as much as possible. Shawneeism is now the majority within Cahokia. And I suppose while I'm thinking about it, I could also send this missionary unit over to Thuthi's Hotewe. Just for the non-sufficient Orbis milestone. Though the Enlightenment is still what I'm mainly working towards. I'm still very unsure about how I can check each of my tiles' yields. Oh, there's a lot of damage going on in Hotewe. Better get my little missionary over there before it's too late. Oh, I gotta use gold. Use it or lose it, as they say. I'll get an inn to increase the happiness a little bit further. It's gonna build over the barracks, but whatever. Oh, I need to choose production, is what it is. Well, maybe I could build a medieval wall and expand the reaches of my city center. Like so. Even though Cahokia is not the capital anymore. Don't need to buy anything in Kanza or Pikawiki. Okay, so I'm gonna send my missionary unit over to Hotewe. Okay, what do I want to do? I'll do rationalism. More gold and science. How far am I along the tech tree? Okay. So only 4 more techs until I get to future tech. And I can make a trade route. Absolutely. Respond to diplomatic action. Using all that surplus influence to my advantage. Because actions costing influence are gonna be much more expensive come the modern age. And let's do here since it yields 5 food. No, don't need any alliances right now. Or ever in this game. Since if I am allied with someone and I need to break it off because I would have to go to war with them, then relationships are gonna dwindle, and they can potentially declare war on me. Look at this. Treasure fleet. I'll just drop this off back in Chickasaw. Yep. That's the name. And my missionaries arrived at Hoteway. Okay, I'm gonna have to do something about this situation since my rural population in White Oak has been converted. Nothing a little temple can't solve. And just like that. Architecture is up next, and colonialism is too. Oh, come on. Why do you do this to me? Converting my little town of White Oak into Sikhism as the majority. Darkening skies, so that means the crisis is intensifying. I'll let you pause and read all of that. Okay. Don't really feel like doing any convert settlement espionage actions still, so jizya it is. Oh dear. Rio Negro flooding again. What a surprise. Hello. The malleable stone, its pale green, almost organic, has long been an object of desire in the Shawnee elite life, but a rising group of newly influential warriors has commissioned jade lions outside of their residences. Whether the stone's viability conveys all it is purported to remains to be seen. We unlocked the Qing by improving 3 jade. The Qing dynasty being the last imperial dynasty of China. Just FYI. I'm still very much hoping none of my walls... hoping none of my... I'm still hoping none of my improvements got damaged from any of the flooding or the disasters. I should go for a mastery in colonialism since I get one more relic from that. Okay. We've got a milestone completion for the non-sufficient Orbis legacy path. Militaristic legacy point. Attribute point for military and for expansionism too. Nice. We got plus 2 treasure fleet points. And now we're making some headway into the treasure fleet legacy path. Very nice. Sadly, there doesn't appear to be any... Okay, so there is a treasure resource near my town of Tuthi's Hoteway, but it's in the city-state I'm the suzerain of. But at least we got an economic attribute point. let's do plus 15% gold towards purchasing in all settlements. Make my gold even more useful.
The past is the treasure. Time is its hiding place.
Look at this. We got the Forbidden City in all its glory. Which I know for a fact is located in China. Given all this, there is a chance that I might actually play as the Qing in the modern era. I'm not certain on it yet, but it can happen. I improved 3 Jade after all. Okay, so as long as I can maintain Shawneeism in my distant land settlements, then I should be able to maintain the milestone quite okay. Maybe I should have my unit go down here and convert Palembang. He's got more than enough charges left to do so. I know that. Okay, there's that done. More happiness, more food, and an additional fishing quay. Though, the only place I could put it in was an unideal spot, but it is what it is. Yeah. Shawneeism is rural in Palembang. Now it's urban and majority. Unless its missionary comes around and converts it back. Okay, we got our second treasure fleet ready to go. For 2 more treasure points once it arrives.
The purpose of construction is to make things hold together.
Architecture's done. Let's do architecture too for 1 relic. Okay, that's as far as my missionary can go, apparently, from the district. Ay, ay, ay. I'll support it, since I need to still use up all that influence. Okay, there's N.O. Matia, another settlement of Himiko's.
Colonialism is not satisfied merely with holding a people in its grip.
We have the mastery for... No, not mastery, but we have completed colonialism. And we can do colonialism 2 now. That'll be the mastery. I know for a fact I'll receive a relic from mastering architecture. Not gonna be a ways. Not gonna be for a ways, but still no alliances, I'm afraid. Ask me all you want, it ain't happening. Fishing quay right here. Shawneeism's now the majority in Kusa, I think it was. Oh, that was all for my missionary unit. A treasure fleet's arrived. +2 treasure fleet points. 1, 2, 3. So 3 more travels from that treasure fleet. That keeps spawning in White Oak until I reach the first milestone of the economic legacy path. Though I'm a bit nervous that I'm not going to make it. But we shall see. So this right here is where the crisis culminates. And we get 2 crisis policy slots. I'll give Eos Reformandi a try. When you convert a settlement you own, gain a migrant, but destroy 3 buildings in that settlement. And I'll have to rebuild them using gold. Or production if it's a city. Whichever works. Oh, what's going on? It's a Ket Bang from Himiko. I really do hope she doesn't do anything malicious towards me. That would be pretty disastrous. Okay, so I think the effect of Eos Reformandi only applies if I have a majority conversion of one of my cities. Okay, so that's the Toshakana milestone completed.
The purpose of
I still want to complete the first milestone of the Enlightenment Legacy path. I'm still stuck at 32 for a single tile yield maximum. It's kind of baffling to me. I'll do metal casting. I'll get a granary right down here. See what that does in the long run. Though I'll hardly pay any mind to it since it's not a part of my empire proper. Fish. And that paves the way for pearls. More food, just more food for the both of us. Oh man, yeah. I highly doubt I'll be able to get the economic milestone that I've been yearning for in conjunction with the Enlightenment path. I can say that I tried at least. Ooh, a gradient dust storm. Well, this is new. After all those floods I've been going through, good to see something different for a change. Even if it is also a disaster.
Colonialism.
And it's headed eastward. Over into the ocean. Oh no, I need to... This definitely will not stand. Gotta convert it back before the age ends. Another flood. Know for a fact this age is gonna end soon, so I'd better hurry up. With everything that's happening. Shawneeism is urban now. Now I just need to convert a rural tile. And that'll be that. I just hope no missionaries come to ruin the day for White Oak. Have a relic that was unslotted for some reason. Probably because of that recent disaster that pillaged my temple. Rebirth, so that means the crisis is ending, as is the Age of Exploration. Still gotta choose a production even though this age is ending. And we'll just leave it at that. See what happens for the end of the exploration age. Can just get one more Skotin. Okay, I just need to make sure everything is in place for my culture and military pads. Still bummed out that I wasn't able to get the Enlightenment path I was going for. But, whatever, I guess. And there we go. The exploration age has come to an end, and we get all of these options to choose from. I was kind of expecting to do better as the Shawnee, given that I was playing as Tecumseh, its leader, at one point. No rewards unlocked from that, but we do get to move on. And I get to select what country I want to do for the modern age. So I can choose either America, given that Tecumseh lived in lands later occupied by America, or Mexico, given that Tecumseh was from North America, the same continent as Mexico. These other options... Can't play as the ones that are locked. I played as America back when I was Benjamin Franklin, so I'm gonna do Mexico. Revolution. It's a geographic choice, so looks as good as any. Let's go. Viva a Mexico!
A world built from the bones of the past, refashioned for a new future. Mexico has arrived.
We do unlock Mexico from playing as Spain in the Exploration Age. Something that I did while playing as Benjamin Franklin. And there we go. Ben Franklin has America as his modern age civilization. And we got all the other information about what civilizations the other leaders are as well. I think that is going to pretty much do it for this part of my Civ 7 playthrough as Tecumseh. I'm pretty thrilled that I now get to play as Mexico, given that Tecumseh was from the same continent as it. Sounds pretty fitting, and I think everything else might be fitting here, save for some stuff that might not make sense, but it is what it is, as I always say. And I noticed that we got our gold reduced down to 3,258 and influence down to 548. But we can go ahead and settle 6 more cities before we reach our limit. I think it's best if I wait until I know what I want to do. Okay, so yeah, that's the last stage. The lock is there to show what the player can unlock if they have completed certain requirements for a civilization in the next age. But yeah, we've done all there is to do in terms of progressing ages. I'm gonna go ahead and take a quick break, and I will see you in the next part. Bye!